the secret keeper. You just sell those secrets. Either for gold or sexual favors.
Both is good. Both is good. See, I'm going to make them think it's for gold, but then I'm going to do the sexual favor as a precursor, and then go, and this is your info.
This is your info, and this is how many fucks I give.
Trying to find out how to give people character sheets.
Stream's up and running. Travis.
Yeah, we haven't done the intro.
I'm just waiting for the "you're good to go" from Travis.
Hello, the order. This is Aaron the Paladin and some other YouTubers, and then that random guy who just joins us because he's there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you should definitely check out my new video. It's under advertise your video.
Oh shit.
It may have it may not have anything to do with the
It's such a great
It has
video.
nothing to do with anything, and yet everything matters.
Ted Cruz and Donald Trump most certainly are not in it. Look it up. Alright, let's see.
So it's clickbait.
Oh.
Alright, I am currently creating a terrible Balisar face in RPG Maker. You are going to vomit as soon as you see it. Your discretion is advised.
It better be as bad as you're making it sound. If it's not as bad as you're making it sound, I'm going to be really, really disappointed.
Depends on what your definition of a bad RPG Maker character is.
Frank, stop.
That's not me.
Todd, stop.
It's not Todd. It's the captain.
Todd, stop.
No!
Ankle, stop.
No, don't do it. These
We are
things.
live,
No,
by the way.
No.
Hello.
Okay, great, cool. All right, so you guys are currently in the Kingdom of Yathora. You were just outside of Yathora, and you gotten done with the previous quest, going out in the forest, doing some scouting. You learned that the Queen of Chaos has some shit going on toward north in Moldova. You came back, talked to the king that was there. He thanked you kindly and offered his services of his court wizard in order to send you to the wizard's tower if you wish.
Majority of us say yes. The other two says no.
Well, just like last time, it was up to you guys to fight it out how you want to do it.
Well, I'm going to Ilmig.
Well, we did our job, so...
I heard fight.
Crestford, I just want to make this... Even if I'm now going down this admittedly, probably really terrible path, I don't want it to jeopardize our group party, alright?
It's already jeopardized it.
We still have the same goal, alright?
Do we?
Yes. We're all still heading to Volcano Mountain Island. First, we gotta make a few pit stops, alright? We're not ready yet.
There's an item that could help us defeat this demon army.
Potential demon army that is totally existent, and you guys are aware of it existing, but you have not been there, so you don't know.
But we were told about it. So.
Things and reasons and hows.
Look, once this is all over, I'm giving up the dark path, alright?
You're just gonna follow the dark path until this is over. That makes sense.
What, you've never heard of people using evilness to kill evil?
True.
Play the necromancer. Yes.
Anyhow, I don't know, one of you, Meg, to go find that barbarian, and the other one of you guys wanted the tower. If you guys want to split, you can. It's just it's going to be a little more to narrate things out.
What are you gonna do?
Your input.
Oh, what?
Party wants to go to the Wizard's Tower, namely those who are obviously in some kind of form or one way as you get one.
This will free
And
me
then
of
a
my
couple
bargain.
of Meg.
This will free my soul, I swear.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I picked that up. Something's wrong
On a
going on
quest to
with my
free himself
Discord.
from the reins of L-Tab because he does owe him a debt.
All right, here's that picture.
That is beautiful.
Oh.
This is the most accurate description of anything I've ever seen.
Wait, isn't that supposed to be Balzar?
Yes.
That is a picture worth 1,000 words.
Why is he human?
No
All
question.
of those words are. Oh God, what is that?
Why is he human?
Because there's no way to make a non-human or like a reptilian.
You
character
gotta
in
give him like a
RPG Maker.
forked tongue, and that's it. It'll make sense.
I mean, I do have a
I can put that tongue to good use.
I do have a lizard face, but it looks really bad. So, yeah. You can only make it green. Every other color looks terrible.
Oh God.
And the
So what
mouth
is
too
it
long.
you want to do, Crespray? Do you want to go with them to the Wizard's Tower, or do you want to travel to Ilmig after the...
I'm gonna be traveling to Ilmig.
What was it you guys need to go to Ilmig for? Where the hell are my notes?
Scoomer wants to become barbarian for some reason.
That's right.
Otherwise, there's no
Barbarian.
actual reason to go to Ilmig.
I mean, you already act pretty barbarian now. See the
Yeah, he wanted to go to Ilmig so he could find that barbarian and have him teach him how to be one.
That's the only reason to go to Ilmig.
That is literally the only reason to go to Ilmig.
Exactly.
Who the heck is that in chat?
Is what?
Where?
Oh, that picture?
Who the heck is that?
It's Balasar.
Oh my god, no. Burn now with fire. That is like...
Fine.
It looks like an advanced form of a weeaboo. They're
Well,
evolving.
While you were getting girlfriends, I was studying the blade.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Personnel can.
How do I make?
Alright.
How do I make
Can
a
we-
PM?
I don't think Aaron needs a character.
I think I'll... My character is just the letter G. It's literally all it is. It's just a fucking talking letter.
Is it possible for you to make a separate server, separate game, something that is not this?
I think what he's trying to say is, can you make a Roll20 game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can set it up. Take me a minute.
Here we go. There's.
Let me.
You're raping the stream, don't do that.
I am God.
You're not God. You're Spankle.
I am God.
Not Spankles.
Spankles is God.
It's not God. Not God.
Worship Spankles.
Oh.
That is the true end goal for Spankles.
You know, there needs to be like some random like Ooga Booga tribe that thinks Spankles is like a god.
If Flare Gold can become God, I can.
Who Who is Glitter Gold again?
No, God.
Oh.
How can I add my picture to the map?
No.
The God.
I'm a good now.
Money.
Ha. Ha.
EA's
the heck?
slogan.
We already know what Sprinkle would be the god of.
I am putting shit in right now. Give me a second.
Hurry, we hate each other.
How do I add a picture to the map?
Oh,
Really?
God. How is that?
How did you add your pictures to the map?
Never. You feeling so empty.
Hello. Hello.
I'm trying to figure out how to work this program, so I have no fucking idea.
Your guess is like music to me. There's a tutorial, like the main thing here.
Maybe for now we should just use Scooter's thing. Scooter doing this.
Library. Shut up.
I am God. I'm in God's channel now.
Damn right.
Wood.
I am now God.
You're not a god.
You sure?
Yes.
You want to test that with how much Sprinkles has been training to use polymorph?
I think this is a bad idea leading to a bad idea. I think we should all drop this and pretend it never happened.
Scooter joined the thing.
Oh shit, what thing? In Discord? Oh, there it is.
Money right there. Money, 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 money.
How do we add a picture?
He has to give us thing.
Is that's to give us the just damn it.
What's up?
Hold on, give me a second. Just give me a second. Have you invited?
I sent the link in the chat.
Oh,
Discord chat.
Yeah.
it
It's just easier
just
that way.
brings me to the login screen.
Have you logged in?
It's fucking in Internet Explorer. It's not gonna let me.
Why do you use Internet Explorer? I thought I was outdated by using Microsoft Edge.
It defaults to opening it in Windows Explorer, and I'm not gonna do that.
Let's
Mine's
copy the link and
default
post it in your regular browser.
Mine's
I
default
never
to
thought of that.
Firefox.
Oh my god. Hopeless.
You can't tell me what my life is.
I found out what that.
I am God.
I found out what that my profile picture is. It's an actual demon that people worship.
That's
Its
what
name is
the fuck
Biel.
My
There's
name
also a-
shall now be Scoomp.
There's also a monster in D&D that looks exactly like that. It's called a Mauler. And it
That's
is
not what I was supposed to do.
beautiful.
Okay. Anyway. So you guys all in here? Yay. I have no idea how the hell to work this program, so that's gonna be great.
I'm
I have
looking
no
up
idea.
right now character sheets.
I mean, we
Alright.
don't need to use it, but it's the only thing we need to use it
It's
for
just
is
there.
rolling.
Pretty much. Anyhow. Travis and
I won.
excuse me, Crestbraid and Scoomer Dunce want to go to Ilmig to who can teach him how to be a barbarian, because Crestbraid does not want to contribute in the whole Wizard Islands mission.
Nope.
Meanwhile, everyone else wants to go to Wizard's Island to contribute to the Wizard.
Yeah. Following first.
Add sheet. The game page.
What?
Game set. Just drop down on the game's details page.
Yeah, that doesn't help much.
Links to the game detail page of games that you belong. You can be found on the My Games page.
Why don't we just play normally without all that stuff?
Because we need the character sheets, you know.
Don't you have it written down like a smart person?
It's in the D&D Beyond, and that's horrible.
Use a piece of paper and just write shit down.
Get a picture of.
It's not that hard, man.
Who uses paper and pencil these days?
You wanted to see my desk right now?
Let me tell you, college students need to use paper and pencil.
Damn right we do. It's absolute bullshit.
We're not cavemen. We have technology.
It's Spider-Man.
Can you stop doing that? I hear you from the other room.
By the way, that's Billy Chumpez right there in chat.
Oh god.
Which guys, Billy.
Really?
No,
Oh, boy,
no, no,
coming.
no. You got it all wrong, man.
Chubbier, man.
You
Chubbier.
got it all wrong.
That's as chubby as it gets.
It's not chubby enough.
Really? I didn't make a cropped one. Oh well.
Well, then RPG Maker isn't that great
That's
if they
him.
can't make a chubby man.
I mean, there is a chubby face, but that's as good as it can get.
It's Billy Chumpus.
The almighty Billy Chumpus.
Does he have a mohawk?
Yeah.
No. I don't think he has hair.
His original picture does.
It's a
Hey.
Rohawk.
Mm-hmm.
I like popping your fingers or something. What is that noise?
Sorry to bust your balls, but yeah.
Yeah, let's not get any deeper into this.
All right, let's roll to see whose group we follow first.
Rolled a net 20.
Fuck.
Below 10 is us. Above 10 is.
I do believe that's my decision to call. Well, as you guys are sitting here trying to figure out what the hell you want to do, figure out which group to follow, the court mage starts getting shit together. He says it's going to take a couple minutes for him to actually prepare the spell and send you guys out. But as that's happening, one of the town guards comes rushing into the main hall, and he's covered in sweat. He just looks he's been running for quite a while, and he busts through, sits there in front of you, bends over, breathing heavily, looks up and goes, "There's a serious problem outside.
Yeah, you gotta work on your stamina, man. You know,
I ran for 12.5 miles straight. Shut up. Oh, God. Outside of Yathor, there's one of the hunting cabins out in the woods. They came back from a hunt and... Oh, God. Hold on. And everyone was so sure what happened. So I went out to look around the forest, and there was a section of forest that was extremely decrepit. It was ruined. All the plants and animals were dead. Part of it was this hunking flesh of an abomination. You guys might want to look into that. Seeing as you've been hunting down demons. Seem to have fused with some.
Well,
great.
I mean, we were away for
Okay,
only.
The such report you guys to the Wizard's Island. He says, and I can send you with a couple extra to get that
Okay, what's all?
if you would.
You can portation, right?
Court Wizard said, yeah, I can still gather the stuff when you guys get back on your
Just-
way.
So whenever they're attacking, they're serious.
Well, the guard says, I can take you back to the small, to where the hunters live, and I can show you this.
Lead the way. Come on.
Okay. Follow me. He turns around, he goes to the door, you guys gather your stuff, and you follow him out into the... It's a bit of a walk, and as you're going out, following along the trail, it's not to the north, it's to the south, past the small town of Yathora on the outskirts of down, and that... You go past there a bit, and notice that the air around feels off. Detect evil especially. You sense it emanating through the air around here. You guys enter into the forest line. It's
Smells
a bit
pretty
deeper.
evil.
You get a bit deeper when you come across the small encampment. It has about 2 huts with some drying stuff outside, a couple animal pelts, and this is the encampment of the hunters. He says, you're going to want to speak to the head hunter here, the first to truly see what was going on there.
All right.
Takes you inside. You see sitting at the table in there, you see a elf. This badly wounded, he's scratched up, he's got bit chunks of him missing. It looks like he has residual magic hanging off of his body that
Guys, I figured out how to use character sheets, but we need to start the new game.
Oh, God.
We're not wasting
Not
any
right
more
now.
time on that.
Anyhow, the head hunter looks up at you guys. And he stands up as best as he can to address you. It's on a crutch, basically, to keep him standing. Half of his leg is missing, and it's been bandaged up.
He's the head hunter.
And he says, I'm assuming you're the ones that investigate this issue.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I can't really explain too well of what it was. We were down in the forest. Says we were hunting about 2 miles down. We're hunters, so we're hunting for food, obviously. But
You
we
don't
came to a
say.
clearing. It's a popular clearing that we usually use, and this clearing is usually very heavily populated by deer and rabbits and shit like that. But something was different this time when we got near it. We noticed that a lot of the trees had a deep purple hue to it. Some of them were purple, some of them were burnt to a blackened crisp.
Was there smoke
There was
on the water?
I wish. He says there was a very distinct rotting smell that was in the air between all the ash and burning that was hanging in it. We decided to follow it farther to investigate. Being hunters, we want to make sure our forests are working correctly out here, otherwise. And we came to the center of the clearing, and standing in the middle of it, there was this creature. I guess if you can call it that. It stood probably about 8 feet tall. It was this hunking amount of flesh, and it just stared at us. These 2 different heads, and one of them looked vaguely familiar. This traveler came through the town not too long ago, or the encampment, excuse me. This traveler came through the encampment not too long ago, said he was heading back over to, over east toward Titan's Land. He had to report to a commander or something like that. But it looked like this man or whatever it was had fused with this other man and became this abomination of sorts. The one that was darker, obviously a lot more darker than the other one, was bearing this strange symbol on its chest. The guard here said belonged to considering what I've heard about you guys and your relations with the ones to look into it.
You know, like functions. Look down at Spankles.
He says, well, that's
What?
good. I
What? Oh,
definitely need
sorry.
you guys to look at this, please. The guard says, if you want to, I can take you to where the clearing is that he's talking about.
Please do.
He says,
We
very
must
well.
Make haste and kill this thing before anyone dies.
He says, very well. The headhunter looks at you guys again and says, do beware, though. He says, one of them seems to be a capable fighter. The part that was this man that came through the town not too long ago. He seemed to be a capable fighter, and the other man, the one that I think is a cultist of some kind, he's able to throw spells, so be very careful.
Does he have to
He
use verbal
seems to be a
incantation?
strong spellcaster.
Multi-classic abomination, how great.
Does he need to make verbal incantations?
He says, yes, both of them are able to make some kind of verbal communication. The one that I think is a cultist of Eltab is fully coherent, but the other one, the man that came through that was heading to Titansland, he barely has retained any of his speaking capabilities, let alone his mind, it seems. He was guttural and very indirect about how he talked.
Okay. We might as well go deal with this thing.
He says, please do. I'd like to have my clearing back intact. He says, if too much happens out here, the town of Yathor can go starving.
And we don't want that. So let's go. I have a lot of things to do.
Okay.
The guard takes you back outside, and he takes you to the south of the little encampment here, and very, very steadily that feeling of evil in the air starts getting heavier and heavier. The trees around you begin to have a distinct purple hue to them, some of them burnt, some of them just colored. The smell of burning wood and smoke starts to fill the air. Ash rains down from the sky. You get a bit farther in, and you come to the edge of the clearing. The clearing sits at a pretty good size. It's about 500 feet wide, about in every direction, almost a perfect circle, you see. And sitting in the center of it, you do see what this man was talking about. There's a large hunking mash of what looks like flesh and metal sitting in the middle of all this. Around him, different colored lights and crystals float around, dazzling in brightness.
Wasn't this a lovely sight?
You do notice there is a couple bodies near this man, near this abomination creature thing. Along with those bodies, there's humans, there's dwarves, there's several different animals. All over this clearing, you just see death and decay.
Wait, he's defecating?
Death and decay.
DK.
Same difference.
The guard says he will not be as much help for you, considering how badly he kicked his ass. So you guys are on your own. I'm getting back to the encampment, and hopefully, if you guys succeed. If you fail, that means I'm last line of defense, and I'm gonna die.
So what are we thinking here? What do we think we're doing here?
I mean, it's not an animal. Can't do shit.
No, it's an abomination of
I have an idea.
creation.
I have
What's
a
your
great idea.
What's your idea?
I'm going to summon our Lord Spingleness. And I'd like to
All
pray
right,
to a
new
god.
idea.
I'm gonna pray to a god.
Wait.
Which god are you gonna pray to?
Any of them. Any of the dark ones.
That is very dangerous, and I like that attitude. Well, go ahead and roll a d100.
How many times do we have to tell you Spinkle Mass is not real?
Shut up. Alright, D100.
He is
Yep,
real
D100
in
roll
my
for me.
heart.
80. And then 81.
All right. Excuse me. You pray out to the gods, hoping you can find something, anything.
And they'll
Although
come back.
within the prayer itself, you're more focusing for a darker being to respond to you. You pray out into the ether and go ahead and roll d20 for me.
D20, hold on. Fuck my D20. This is why we used roll. All right. 14.
Give me just 1 second. You pray out. Wow, that makes perfect sense, actually. You pray out into the ether, hoping to hear something. Considering the vicinity of the area, everything going on here, you pray out and you hear a deep, dark, booming voice in all of your guys' heads that goes, "Ah, I see the pets have come back to play once more."
Hello.
Yes,
Boss, is that
hello
you?
again. What?
Are you that fish person that I met one time?
No, I am L-Tab.
Hey, bye. And I'd like to hang up.
He says, "Unfortunately, you do not get to decide when to hang up the call. That's my decision."
Can I at least kill that thing?
Oh, yeah, of course you can. You're more than welcome to. It's more of a test for you guys, perhaps. A certain situation of circumstances that happen to come. A
Yeah,
familiar
can you shut the
face
fuck
for
up and kill it already? Thank you.
that death is up to you, guys. Perhaps he'll be stronger than you, perhaps not.
Hey,
Says,
boss.
assuming he defeats you guys, that's new souls to add to the armada.
By any chance this guy has any goods for me?
He says, well, to the one who owes me, perhaps not. You'd have to defeat him to learn.
I need to replace those books.
That you do. Of course, he has 3 different books of mine on him. They might prove useful in your quest. Or
Frank,
maybe
what the
not.
fuck are you drawing?
I'm drawing the party.
Who is that?
It's
We
you.
must kill him.
I don't have a face, remember?
It's a came to erosion.
What? Where are you drawing?
This is Scoomer Doings. This is
Where?
Spankles.
Where are you drawing?
I'm drawing in the I am God thing.
I do not see you drawing anywhere. What the hell?
In the I Am God page.
Yeah, that's where I am. I'm in the app right now.
On the player's point of view, he's drawing a bunch of shit
And
Ah,
on a little map.
Just click
see.
the blue page at the top, you might see it.
Ah. Anyway, L-Tab's that is beautiful. L-Tab's just waiting for your response. He says, "The follower down there has not noticed your arrival yet. Perhaps you can catch him by surprise. Although I do warn you, there's a bit more than you might bargain for in there.
Ah,
Although considering everything as it is, perhaps it'll be more of a rescue for you guys."
I don't know what you're saying.
He says, "You'll understand more soon."
I already understand pretty much everything. One guy's unwilling, the other guy's willing. This is almost like a rape fest here.
Oh, pretty much. Although I do find it quite entertaining. And with that, he closes the communication with you guys.
Bye.
just as I was about to ask him how we destroy it.
No, he said to you guys, if you want to kill it, go right for it. It's a test for you guys. See if you're
And-
able to.
I was gonna
And
ask
there's
for any
stuff
Or
that
maybe
goes-
it's not a test and he's just changing the circumstances. You guys just happen to.
He wants to test us to see if we will die this easily.
Always hate it when deities test you.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
So pretentious, jeez. Whatever. Alright, here's
But-
my idea. We burn it, and then we stab it. How's that sound?
Burn it and stab it. That's a plan.
It looks
an
pretty
idea.
flammable.
Oh, speaking of which, all of you guys get a different voice in your head this time. Travis crest spread, you do recognize it as the voice of Garl Glittergold, your god. He goes, well, two things going on here. Number one, please, for the love of me, do not fail. And second off, the only reason why this cultist is here is because somebody forgot to complete a mission with some cultists back in Delmore, excuse me.
I blame the
Oh, don't
dragon.
fail at what?
I wonder.
Don't, he says, don't fail at not beating this guy. He says, if you guys don't actually defeat him, that can prove very bad for this whole region. He's quite a powerful member of the cult.
It just
He
wanted
says,
a vote.
and especially with who he used with, it might not be the best.
No,
If you
hold
can
on.
potentially save the person he fused with, that would be really good for you guys.
Wait, we can all hear it, you said?
Yeah, you all can hear this voice in your head right now.
Yeah,
Garl
my question,
Glittergold.
who did he fuse with?
You'll have to learn for you.
Hold on a second, Mr. Godly Man.
Yes.
Are you... So you're the god of gold, right?
No. Garl Glittergold is not the god of gold. That just happens to be his name.
Alright, not interested. I was gonna ask him if he could give me some money.
He tells you, well, if you can manage to defeat him.
So I'm a little light on cash right now, and
God damn it.
Blair Gold, did you just tell us that you were betting on us, the other gods, to...
No,
When-
I'm not bet. He says, I'm not betting on you. I mean, the guy over there might have treasures on him. You might want.
Yeah, I know. I want what he has. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
so you guys should defeat him. Although, there may be a favor or two if you can manage to save the person who's.
You know anyone know a good spell to separate?
Abracadabra?
He says your best bet is going to be try to kill the half of him that's this cult. He says, but even so, there's a chance that the part that's fused with this guy he fused with could potentially try to regenerate based off his body.
let's see, separation.
You would need to be able to speak to do so, right? Can be
Mhm.
heard.
Part of
Good.
it.
I know exactly what we can do. You guys ready?
No.
Alright, wait, what are you
now
gonna
I'm
do?
ready.
I guess.
Send in the two heaviest hitters. Gravel, hold back. Heck, keep an eye on the creature. It looks like we can split them. He'll decide that we need to save. I know exactly what to do here.
Fuck it.
You mind telling us?
I can use silence, which keeps a spellcaster from.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt that they need to talk in order to regenerate.
He said that speaking is part of the spell.
Well then, I'll try to burn its feet, I guess.
Take care of the cultist side, the one who actually has.
Yeah, sure. I totally know which side that is.
The one.
Garl or Glittergold says you'll be able to tell. Don't worry.
It's the one without the sword in its hand.
Oh yeah, you can. As you're looking more at this creature, you do notice he has a very. You're not 100% sure why, but the sword. It's a great sword that he's carrying, and the sword seems very familiar to you guys.
God damn it! Don't tell me it's the guard from town. that
No.
destroyed-
Is it his short sword again?
No, it's a great sword on its back. Very elaborate great sword. Looked like it was made by elf.
Our elf friend.
Wait a minute. Now I know where I recognize that.
We must save him
Ow.
by murdering the fuck out of the cultist. Now let's get going.
Okay.
Oh my! Holy crap! That is so.
Yep, there you go.
Telrod, we're
Glitter
coming.
Gold says, yep. Telron was, from what I understand, Telron was heading back to Titansland, and that group of cultists you guys were supposed to deal with back at Delmore caught up with him and kind of captured him and did bad
This
things.
is why you always do sites.
Some side quests, yes, especially side quests that directly involve, the god you're having a fight with.
Next thing we know, that vampire all the way back in that old place is gonna start murdering every single person.
I'm already working on her side quest.
Yeah. You've almost got all the stuff you need, too.
Yeah, just have to get something that's very expensive right now, and
Well, that sword looks pretty expensive.
What was the item you need that was
it would be the nightshade right now,
Mhm.
most expensive. And I have to convince a paladin to give me some of.
A high-level paladin?
I thought we already did that.
No, we've never
Nope.
gotten the
The
blood.
high-level paladin said he would give you some of his blood if you could deal with the cultists.
And we
You guys
ran.
decided to steal a boat.
We ran into that
Maybe,
slight little problem of you guys wanted to steal.
Yeah. Come on, Bowser.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys are
Hell,
still
man.
wanted for theft and what was it? Theft and Grand Theft Auto and attempted murder
Grand
And
Theft
kidnapping.
Nautical.
and kidnapping.
In which it's those two, not us two.
We could
No,
always
you
put
were on
those-
the list too, Spankles. You willingly got on that boat with that.
Wait,
No, I was asleep.
yeah,
that's
didn't
the
we like
problem.
put him to sleep?
Yeah, I
I'm
was
pretty sure
knocked out.
Crestbraid was the one that was put to sleep.
No, he was.
He was the one who was perfectly awake.
He was the one who was picked by one of the other guys.
Right.
Carried on. I was knocked out.
Am I wanted to? I'm gonna get. I think I am anyway. Yeah.
That's the kidnapping part.
No,
Tell
you
him
were
was
not.
that you.
You weren't wanted. They just recognized that you were kidnapped, so
Okay,
therefore
cool.
you're fine.
I was
Elrond was there
asleep in one of their arms.
Turon was there too, but he knew a way out of the trouble, just not you guys. And now he's kind of in worse trouble.
Don't worry, we need this boat in order to save the world. And then they throw us in jail.
Nice.
I think he has gold for that.
All right, back to the abomination at hand.
Yeah, what you see currently is this abomination. It has its back turned to you guys at the current moment, and there's all kinds of crystals and magic emanating all the way around.
Maybe we should take some of those crystals.
Let's kill
The-
him first, and then worry about
Why?
anything that might be good loot.
No, I mean take the crystals. Like they look like they're powering him. You know?
I'd like to
Destroy them, then.
stealth this bitch.
Like,
Ooh.
I'm gonna stealth this bitch.
Stealth this bitch.
Yeah. All right. So let's see here. Here we go. Stealth this bitch.
All right.
Uh,
The guy is currently standing about 300 feet away from you guys, so you got 100 yards to cover.
Let's get a little closer. I need our two heavy hitters to get in his.
You're
well,
so
Bowser,
lovely,
you go.
All right. All of you
Fine.
guys roll a d20 real quick
For initiative.
nah, spot check.
19
check.
17.
plus what's my
The hell is spot check?
Spot check, your spot skill.
I don't have a spot skill. I just rolled a 19. That's all.
Well, 19. All right.
I don't have a spot
I
skill
don't
either,
have a
so-
bonus to it.
You guys start to take a few steps forward, and immediately Captain Spankles notices that there are tripwires that are set up all the way around the perimeter.
God damn it. Guys, hold up. Tripwires.
From what you can see where you're standing, Spankles, you see 3 different layers of tripwires, all spaced about 20 feet in front of one another.
Do you have a knife?
No.
All of you guys have knives on you.
Well, cut it.
I lose mine though.
That's the thing. With tripwires, if you cut it, you could
Oh,
loosen
wait,
it.
I do have a knife. All right.
You could
Alright.
loosen it, hit on somewhere else, and cause it to ring, still alerting him. Or if we tripped over it, it would have found off, hey, there's people here. It could be a booby trap as well, so.
Well, let me try to just get rid of this. See right here.
And there are
I
a
mean,
couple
you
of
should
them.
probably have someone who has the disabled device skill, or remove trap, or something like that.
Oh, a device skill? Let's see. Do we have anyone who knows
If
how
anybody
to...
has the create trap skill, you could potentially use it to reverse this trap.
Highly doubt paladins would have that, so
I do not know anything about create, but I know how
Is
to
it possible for me to just like
disable.
stealth around?
It's you can try to step over the tripwire, but it's not easy to see. Even with Spankles
I can-
pointing it out, it's friggin' it is a hairline thick wire.
I actually have some points into disabled devices, so I can do that.
Yeah, you can make an attempt to disable the trap.
17 plus 2, 19. There you go.
19. All right. You bend over. You take out your tools to undo the trap, and as soon as you start to fiddle with it, you notice that the trap is also magically enchanted. The wire itself is not breaking from your normal tools.
Oh god. Damn it. Fucking magic.
Mages, I hate
I
them.
hate
Which
magic.
is why I use them.
Well, guys,
However, though, you do notice that it did not get his attention. So, as far as you guys are concerned, you're still incognito.
Must not have mutated itself with ears.
Well, you guys are standing 100 yards away from it. It is kind of hard to hear.
is there a way to just walk completely around these
Oh
things?
yeah, as long as everybody can see the traps clearly, because there's 3 layers of traps. Don't forget that.
What even happens if we activate the trap?
You have no idea what this trap can do. There is a large variety of things it can do, all the way from alerting him to setting off explosions. All the way to perhaps casting a spell on you, considering this trap seems to be magically enchanted.
So if we cause him to trip over them,
It could affect him, maybe not, since it's his own spell. You don't know.
Is it his own spell though, or was it left by the cultists?
Well, this
Technically,
is
he
the
is the cultist.
cultist that's standing there, so...
I still have the
What was
question:
my
how the
longbow
fuck did
again?
he get caught?
You don't know. All you know from what Crest told you is he was heading back to Titans, and that group of cultists you guys were supposed to go after somehow found him and managed to capture him.
All right. Can I fire my arrow at him?
Sure, if you want to try.
I think I should do that because I'm the ranger here and I have the better arrow.
And I have the magic talking bow, so
I have a bow that doesn't talk, but is actually good.
uh,
Slightly
You
better.
pull out the magic talking bone and it goes, "Oh yes, master, are we taking on today?"
I'd like to grab that bow out of him and then just snap
No.
it.
Drive me through him hard.
you touch my bow, and I will seriously turn your character into a frog. I am not kidding here. Don't touch my fucking bow.
Bow
All
needs
right.
The
to
bow says,
die.
"Oh, I love hands all over me."
I rolled a 18. Apparently, I get a +7 to my range attack to actually hit.
18 with a +7. All right. Go ahead and roll me a d4 real quick.
D4. Where did I
Yeah.
put my dice? All right. D4. A 2.
A 2? All right. You take that shot, and that arrow sails through the air. And it, with your bonuses, you do hit the back side of the creature. And you notice that you hit one of the metal plates that's on its back. So your arrow, even with that high hit, bounces off of the plate.
Damn it.
And that definitely alerted him to your presence. All the crystals drop to the ground, and it turns around and looks directly at you guys.
Should I use
Nice
Animate
going,
Dead
Swankles.
to activate all the traps? Because I mean, he's already alerted, right?
Don't even touch the traps. We are going to have them run through.
Oh, the plan was to let them run through them and activate all the traps, so they will get attacked by them, not us.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the plan.
You want to use the Animate Dead to have all the dead creatures try to activate the traps for you guys?
No, we're going to use him to activate the traps by having him run through it.
What?
Okay.
Oh, hit the.
Well, as
That's-
you guys are standing there trying to figure or trying to do this, you guys are just kind of standing there talking to each other, and the creature, one of the sides of him, the side that they point out is a lot darker. He points his hand straight down toward you guys, and you see a very bright beam of ice cold energy shoot out of his finger towards you.
Fuck. Cone of ice. Everyone, dodge!
Ray of Frost. Everyone. And he was targeting it at number 2. Thango. And he was throwing it directly at Lord Scoombadunce.
God damn it.
You can try to dodge it. You got a brief moment of dodging capable, but he is going to hit you.
Alright, what's that? What do I roll?
Your dodge.
A dexterity
Reflex.
save?
You roll d20 and add your reflex.
Reflex. There's no reflex on this sheet.
There should be a section called reflex.
In the
It'll be like-
acrobats?
Acrobats in this situation when
Go to your saving throws.
I think
Yeah,
you.
Oh.
it's under your saving throws.
Where D&D Beyond only uses 5e characters.
You still have
I
saving
have
throws in that.
6. Strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligent, wisdom, and charisma.
Dex.
1 second, let me get the ranger sheet.
It'll be a dex throw.
Go ahead and just
reflex.
roll a d20 real quick. I'll let you know
D20.
what the bonus is. What level are you?
6.
You're level 6?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll d20.
15.
15 with your bonuses, that's a 20.
Oh,
You have a 5 reflex.
okay.
And with that guy's bonuses, you do successfully save, so you only take half damage from the hit.
Okay.
That frost ray strikes you. It hits you in the upper shoulder. Not a super hard hit, but it did still hit you because it moves extremely fast. And you are taking... You take 10 damage.
God damn.
Yeah, it's not a weak spell.
And did he have to
Well,
speak to
shoot
cast that
him.
spell?
Nope, that one, he didn't move his mouth at all. He just pointed his finger and it just shot. Ray of Frost is not a verbal spell.
Good to know.
Not all spells are verbal. Some of them are, some of them aren't.
Who's... God. Oh my god!
Is that who I think it is? Billy!
And he's got.
That
that a
temporary
verbal spell?
distraction. That temporary distraction of this strange dwarven creature with a giant trail of shit flying through the air above your heads.
All the poop lands on the abomination.
Oh yeah, it lands on the abomination, but he doesn't seem to care.
That's covered.
Fuck.
Right now,
He doesn't seem to care at all, but the other half of him, that is Telron, goes, "Oh God!"
Well, we now know which one's Telron.
That,
Goes,
that, cult-
"It's everywhere."
that cultist must have some very high tolerance of getting crapped on.
No, he just doesn't give a shit.
So, by chance, this is a spell that forced them together, and there's a way of dispelling it.
There's a potential if you can try to cast a D-spell on him, there's a chance it could be magic holding them together, or perhaps they use something else. But you do not know. Considering this was a demon, you think they could have just been completely conjoined, which means you'd have to separate them somehow.
You have to cut them out.
That
So,
is a potential.
I'm going to make a very bad Dragon Ball Z reference.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Is their name a combined name between the cultist and him?
No.
So they're not Gogeta?
No.
Aw.
Cold Telron.
As far as you know, no, it's just called Abomination. By the way, during your time here trying to figure all this out, watching Chumpaz come by, you do notice that he is getting ready to cast another spell. Both of his hands begin to light up, and he's moving his hands in a strange pattern, and you see just a dark glow begin to form in a ball between his hands.
Is there any cover around here?
Can
There's
I cast a spell
trees.
on him while he's doing this?
Sure, if you can reach.
I cast silence.
We can cast silence on him.
Yeah.
All right.
Asia, what silence?
And second, just double checking if silence is a target area or around you spell.
I'm pretty sure you can target a area.
I'm just double checking real quick.
I'm also looking for it. So you're not the only one.
You are S. Silence. Nice. Yeah, it has a 400-foot range with a 20-foot radius area from a point of space, object, or creature. So yeah, you are able to throw that at him.
I cast it directly on him.
All right, you cast it directly on him. So go ahead and roll d20 to see how strong it is. You get your d20 roll plus your spell casting or spellcraft.
Like spell crap.
23.
23?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to roll up his resistance. And he failed his resist. You
All you
cast the
hear-
silence on him, and as soon as it hits him, his body shifts slightly backwards, and his hands are still going, but you notice that dark ball just dissipates, and he just goes... He starts mouthing words, but you can't hear him.
But when I cast silence, I was singing the sound of silence.
Totally.
Well, we're fucked.
So he stopped his spellcasting, guys.
Ah, it's up to spellcasting. He can't cast these spell on himself right now. So
I'd
this
like
is
to
gonna...
shoot. I'm gonna shoot at him. My bow and arrow.
All right, you shoot a bow and arrow at him. Go ahead and roll d20.
D20. Hold on, let me try that again. 13.
13. What's your
What's
bonuses
the
to hit? It would be
bonuses?
your strength plus your attack bonus.
What's my attack bonus though?
Or excuse me, your attack bonus, not your strength, just your attack bonus. What level are you?
6.
Your attack bonus is 7.
Okay, so that's 13 plus 7.
Which is a 20. It strikes him, but it doesn't go through enough to actually do damage.
What
It's
hurts
almost
this
enough.
guy?
It punches the side of the part that you hit was in between them both. The kind of the midsection between them both, and it seems like there's some armor there. It hit the armor and it went through almost enough to where you can see it that it might have done damage. So if you were to guess, you'd say just a bit of a stronger hit would be enough to do damage in that area. By the way, on this creature, depending where you hit, the armor class changes, but it's relevant to the side.
Great.
But considering that great hit that Spinkle's got, you're guessing the side that has Telron infused into it is a lot stronger in armor than the side with the cultist.
It tells us a lot.
Hmm?
It tells us a lot that
It does tell you a lot that the cultist is not nearly as heavy armor as Telron. So you have to remember, Telron wore very fucking heavy armor.
Question.
Yeah.
Can I climb the tree?
Yeah, you can climb a tree.
I want to do that.
You want to do that? All right, go ahead and roll d20.
Alright, D20. What's the bonus though? Is it like a
What's your-
dexterity
Well,
or acrobatics?
acrobatics.
Okay. Acrobatics. That's a 13. Did I do it?
You go to climb the tree, and as soon as you get high enough in the tree to do anything, you can hear the tree breaking because it's so weak right now.
God damn it.
And jump out of the tree. By the way, right now there's not any specific order to who's going. I'm just kind of the guy down there is waiting for the spell to wear off, and he's taking a defensive position, and he's just waiting for you guys to finish what you're doing until the spell wears off.
Should we
So right now
evolve-
it's completely up to you guys for the next minute or two.
Well, my idea was I run up to the cultist side and I set fire specifically on the cultist side. What I need you guys to do is distract it, because I'm sure it's going to attack me if it sees me.
A minute per level. 7
What?
minutes. How long
What
does
level
spell
are you,
last?
Spankles?
I'm level 7, so it'll be 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So you got about 7 minutes where he can't cast any spells where he needs to talk.
Alright, so what have you guys got distracted while I run up side and set
What about the traps? Still hasn't even taken one step closer to us.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he wants to take any steps closer. He's waiting for you to come to him. You know that's
Well-
Telron's usual spiel is wait for the enemy to come to you.
Well, guess we have no choice to get across these traps.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. You also notice that the side that's Telron is holding the great sword, and the side that this is cultist is holding a wand that's almost the size of a staff.
Which half is
Nice.
which? Which half is the left side and the right side?
Telron's the left side, the cultist is the right side.
That's what I imagined.
I would recommend using something, but then I just remembered it would kill both of them, so I have to hold back on using.
Mm-hmm.
If only I had something that could set off these traps and not kill us. Let's see.
You don't even know what these traps do. For all you know, they just warn him if somebody's here.
I have an idea. Is there any rock nearby?
Yeah, there's plenty of rocks.
There's
I'm
you.
gonna take a piece of it, make a bowling ball.
All right. Take a piece of rock and you make it basically into a bowling ball.
Roll it down through the traps.
You sure?
I'm standing back for this.
We could just
you sure you
use
wanna do
some.
I think we're all going to stand back and watch him do this.
Yeah,
So
everyone
Yeah.
stand back. I'm gonna be back a little bit. I'm gonna roll it and then run.
All right.
I-
You roll
I-
the bowling ball.
I
It
hide
goes to the
behind
first
press
trap
Rebel,
and
you might
breaks
want
the
to-
string. Goes to the second trap and demolishes the string. But does not activate the third trap because the second trap stopped. The first trap it hits that trap, and you don't notice anything at first. And then you notice that all the dead bodies nearby rise up. It goes through and hits the second trap. When it hits the second trap, the bowling ball stops where it's sitting, and you notice golden sparkles all the way around it. And it's just completely stopped where it was standing. Also, the string for the second trap broke.
Ah.
Throw another one.
Alright, I do it again.
You grab another rock and throw it.
Yep.
It goes through. It hits the broken string for the second trap, and the rock stops where it is.
Great.
The magic did not dissipate just because the trap was broken.
Throw it over it.
Throw it like a baseball.
Alright, I do
It's a
that.
baseball.
What's your strength?
My strength is a +5.
Ball, and you throw it. It goes about 100 feet before it hits the ground. Rolls a little bit. Yeah.
Did it hit
Not
the
giving
third
me
strip?
good ideas.
Where is?
You just have a terror.
Fuck you.
By the way, the guy in there looking at his imaginary watch, and you also notice that there are now 12 zombies standing around him.
zombies are starting to rise up. I'm just going to take for the how long it's gonna last. So I'm gonna shoot the first zombie that got up.
Bravo,
Go ahead and roll
like,
d20.
do something. Just out or something.
19 plus.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
plus
god.
7.
These are douchebags right now.
Well, to be fair,
26.
you don't really worship any gods.
26.
26. You with your arrow, it strikes into him and it falls over dead. Notice that your bow was glowing. Very slightly.
It's a move.
What?
You gonna tell me your name yet?
You have to take me to dinner first.
I thought
We're
this was
dying.
dinner.
This is the appetizer.
Oh
Big boys
my,
dinner.
you are naughty, Bo.
I fucking hate you too.
By the way, none of you can hear the voice except for Spangle. So as far as you're concerned, he's talking to himself.
Oi,
You
hey,
never
hey,
know what their
Gervil,
conversation is. You just hear the out of context shit.
Or-
Gervil isn't.
Or Spankles is just talking to the god who's not responding. Who knows in this world?
Whoever knows. By the way, all of you guys notice that there's an undead boar charging to you right now.
Hey, Gervil Cursebird. Your job is like smite undeads, right? You do something.
What?
There are zombies everywhere. Do your job as a cleric.
By the way, you
Cleric
again,
heals.
you guys notice that there's an undead boar charging you. It's a very
Yeah, I
large
know.
boar.
Healing
No.
spells work against undead in the opposite
Yes,
hit matter.
healing spells harm undead.
Well, in that case, I have this really dumb but
In
amazing idea.
English terms, healing, you can literally heal the dead to death.
Well, why would I waste my healing spells on dead people when I can heal us later?
No, I have an idea.
We're trying
I'll waste my healing spell instead. Alright, boy, come to daddy.
We should really get a mass heal spell on us.
Alright, shut
Probably
up. Let me
should.
do my. Shut up. Let me do my thing.
By the way, can everyone tell me what your health and armor classes are?
My armor class
What?
is 17.
Okay.
My armor's
My
19
health right
and
now
my-
is 42 because I lost 10.
My armor's
from max
19. My
health.
health is.
My health should be a
Hold on.
2.
Balazar, what did you say?
My armor's 19. My health is 46.
All right.
For me, it's a 52 for health and a 16 for armor.
And Chris Braid?
Well, I think my HP is still 40, and my armor class is 19.
They had more health than that.
I don't know.
I'll grab a Crest Braid. There you are on my notes. You have 53 health.
From all the level ups, I did not get any. I did not increase it for a while.
You have more health
Yeah.
than me.
Technically speaking, the person with the most amount of health at the current moment is, I believe, Balazar.
But didn't he just say 50? Mine's 48. 46.
Good rolls.
Yeah. Balazar, I have written down, you actually have 60.
Oh, crap. I forgot to update my health.
Good on ya.
Yeah, I was comparing all my notes and everything. But yeah, Balazar has the highest health being a paladin. Well, that boar is charging you guys, and he's about 50 feet away from you right now.
Alright, I have an idea to deal with the boar.
What's your idea?
I'm gonna stand out like in like a grabbing pose, like I'm about to catch the boar, and I'm like, come here, big boar. And I use my hands.
By the way, you guys got 4 minutes till
have-
the spell wears off.
My hands. I use lay on hands, like preparing to use lay on hands as soon as the boar comes to me.
All right. The boar charges you. It gets close to you guys. No one's taking any shots or anything at it.
Yeah, I'm about to catch it.
All right. It gets close enough to Balazar that you can make an attempt to grab it. Go ahead and roll a d20.
I'm gonna fail, aren't I?
Yeah.
So does 14 go?
14. You reach down to grab it. One of your hands does make contact with it, but it smacks directly into you. So go ahead and, or not roll. What's your charisma bonus?
5.
5. And what's your level?
6 in total.
All right. You touch that thing and you do 30 damage to it, which is enough to kill it, but it does still smack into you. And it deals, ouch, it breaks through your armor class and deals 17 damage to you.
Huh.
Are you fucking what?
Yeah, it fucking
What?
smacked in you. It was running
Oh.
full speed.
What did you expect?
It's also got, you know, undead strength, so
17 damage.
17 damage straight to you. It rolled a fucking 19 to hit you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
That's
keep track of
interesting.
my health on a calculator from now on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be keeping track of your health. It's all right. You're at 47 right now.
It would be cultists, they say.
This
It'd be
this is-
amazing, they say.
Yeah, the cultist is still standing there. He's just waiting for the spell to wear off. Occasionally lift his hands up and a couple of the undead walk toward you guys.
This is why we need to make character sheets in Roll20 so we can actually keep track of this stuff, because D&D Beyond is terrible.
If you guys want to, after this game, send me like even just pictures of your stuff or anything. I can make you the character lists on this website and send them to you.
Oh, I can do that right now. Give me a second.
Do that while we're fighting. Anyway, as it currently sits, the cultist is still sitting there doing nothing. There are 6 new undead soldiers walking toward you at the rate of about 30 feet a minute.
All you really need to do is just give us character sheets we can edit on the Roll20 I am God game.
Pretty much.
Well, he doesn't have the
well,
character
not
sheet, so he
30 feet
can't
a
really do
minute.
that.
They move at about 30 feet every 10 seconds or so. They're not very fast. They're moving about a yard a second. It's not the fastest. But they are lightly armored and they do hold some primitive or some weapon. They're very sluggishly coming towards you. But the cultist is still just sitting there calmly, brushing his nails and waiting for the spell to wear off.
Alright.
I'm gonna use Summon Monster 4 and have that
Alright, you're
charge.
gonna use Summon
edit.
Monster 4. Alright, let me
Yes.
bring up the official list of monsters you can get off the spell.
I've got a new idea.
What's your new idea?
Are any
What
of the
brilliant
zombies
plan do you have this time?
Let me speak, I tell you. Are there any zombies behind, like, trap number 3 coming towards us?
They're all behind the 3rd trap by the cultist.
Alright, I've got an idea.
What? What are you
What
laughing
if we
about?
all tried to kite the zombies into that trap?
Kite
That's why I
the
was laughing.
zombies into the trap.
Yeah,
That's
they're all
what I was laughing about because I could instantly tell what he's thinking.
they're all coming towards us, so if we just like stand in a straight line, like funnel towards that one spot. So
We
they'll
need to
trigger
do
the trap.
something about the cultists as well. So
Yeah, but there's zombies coming at us now. The cultist is there.
yes, and my spell won't last very long.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And
Well,
if we
we
free
can.
Teleron, he could help us.
You
I
can always
guess
keep
we
trying to
could-
shoot the cultist. That works too.
Guess we could just.
You
shoot
have
them.
options.
I'm gonna shoot one of the zombies.
You gonna shoot one of the zombies?
Yeah. in the
All right, roll d20.
face. D20. Shit, fucking asshole. Cunt. There we go. What's it? 18. And an 18.
A what? An 18?
18. Yeah.
All right, you hit one of those zombies and it drops dead.
Cool.
By the way,
Dirty
what
mooks.
level of summon monster are you using?
4.
Summon monster 4. All right, go ahead and roll a d100.
dealing with mooks. This is so easy to kill the zombies. Just focus on the fucking sorcerer.
Yeah, but I just want something to trigger that trap instead of us.
It's immune to fucking ranged attacks. I can't do anything.
Hey, Gervil, can't you, like, send your monster onto that trap?
Would you roll?
I'm trying to find my D100 right now. I'm just gonna.
Just roll on the website.
Do 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 do
Mama.
do 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 do.
Banana.
What?
What?
Did you just roll one?
No, that was me. I was
Did
crapping
you find your die, Travis?
Yeah. I think he's dead now.
12. All right. You cast out the
Wow.
spell. Yeah.
That's terrible.
You cast out the spell. Yeah,
Out
that's
of
gonna be funny.
100.
You cast out the spell, and you notice that falling out of the sky, not like ridiculous. You see a magnificently slightly larger than celestial owl. In other words, it is literally an ethereal owl, a spirit owl that is bigger than a big owl, but not gigantic.
It's so prettiful.
It still can cast a spell, though, and that spell is healing, so it's a healing owl. It can help you guys.
Make it set off the trap.
It can do mass. Can it cast mass healing for us? Just hit the end.
No, it can cast simply the spell of Cure Wounds.
Alright, it's useless then.
Make it peck the zombies.
By the way, what's the ground right now?
The ground is dirt, mostly dirt, and the dirt has
Hey.
been heavily corrupted.
Can he morph through the ground and get past the traps?
No,
Right,
unfortunately,
of
not.
earth or stone.
Too corrupty.
It's just soil, just dirt with a couple small rocks.
I can make it through earth.
Well, then you could bypass the traps.
Oh, I thought it was because it was too corrupted.
I was just letting you know that the soil is corrupted. So you can try to pass through it using your ability, but there's a chance something could happen.
What's the worst that could happen?
It traps you in the ground.
Do
That's
it.
about as bad as it can get. But like I said, there's a chance something can happen.
I'm not getting close to that thing. That thing's gonna fucking eat me.
You got 3 minutes.
Oh, if you eat it first.
I slowly look at Balzar.
You look at Balzar.
Do you think I'm the dumb one?
Yeah. You've got boulders for free.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Do your job, alright? I'm doing my job.
I'm going to take a shot at the cultist.
Alright, roll
Like,
d20.
Charged at by boars.
Yeah. It was really cool.
At 20.
No, it
Nat
wasn't.
20. Alright.
Yeah, it was.
You take a shot at the cultist, your arrow lets loose. Go ahead and roll.
7 plus 5 from back up. It's a 12 just for the normal attack. But since it's a crit,
What kind of special damage does that bow?
Plague.
Plague. Alright. How much damage you do?
I rolled and got a 12 at Y8. can do with dice rolling.
Okay.
Plus 5. I
Alright.
haven't gotten.
Unfortunately, the
calculations for
the plague damage isn't amplified. You do 29 damage to it in that case.
Woo!
Yeah, it's a good solid hit. I need my calculator. Where the hell is my calculator?
How does it react to that damage?
It's not happy. That arrow sinks deep into its flesh and it lets out. And the side that's the cultist goes, ah, shit,
Watch your profanity.
fuck you.
Mm.
This pickles.
He's not happy right now. He actually got shot by somebody. He's not. Anyhow, so those zombies are slightly closer to you guys, and you guys got 2 minutes before the spell wears off. The cultist is thinking to himself. You're not sure what he's thinking to himself, but he points his finger at you guys again and shoots another ray of frost since he doesn't actually have to talk for them. So he shoots a ray of frost, and it is coming at Balazar. Balazar.
Balazar. Ah,
Balazar. It's coming at you, so go ahead.
wait, I have that ring that
Which ring is it?
the dingus is ringing a fireball.
It shoots a fireball. Yes, you could use it to stop the ray of frost coming at you. But
Do
it's
it.
a waste of fireball.
Oh wait, hold on. If it flies too, hit toe run. Ah, headphones. Fine, I'll just block it with my shield.
All right, go ahead and roll d20. See if you can block it. Wow. Okay. Well, you tried. You try to pull up your shield and block it, but you're a little too late, and it does strike you.
Shield.
Yeah, it's cold as shit. You never felt something that cold. You take 14 damage. Yeah, it hurts.
So cold it turned me into a horse for a second.
Cold, it made the earth.
Anyway,
magic
you
go
still
earth woman
stand there.
breathe
By the way,
it.
Crispray tells you guys finally is able to get through to you guys. Excuse me, and goes like, just go over the last trap. You can jump over it. It doesn't do anything bad. It's just that the second one you need to worry about. It's imprisonment. That's what's enchanted on it.
What?
Crestbraid. Glitter gold tells you guys that.
I was gonna say, you're talking for
Glitter gold, not Crestblade, not Crestbraid. Glitter gold. Crestblade. Glitter gold tells you guys that the third trap is nothing super dangerous. Just don't activate it. He says, but the second one is imprisonment. If any of you have a dispel spell, you can use it on the trap.
Okay.
Didn't Spankles constantly mention that he had dispel?
Yeah.
Well, then use it.
Come on, Spankles.
Yeah,
Come on,
Spankles, you can just use
Spankles.
dispel on the trap. So
Why did it waste a spell slot?
You're not wasting it.
I want to be able to keep this guy silenced for as long as I want to.
How much does silence take up?
it takes up one spell cast, but mages and bards, they can only use their spells so many times a day. Same thing for paladins and every
What
class,
level-
really.
What level
There's only
spells
so many
are they?
times you can use it per day.
It's a
What
second
levels?
level spell.
And you have
And I
how
don't-
many spell
I don't even
slots?
think I can use these spell just yet.
What level are you, Spankles?
6. Groups
Level
all-
6.
The entire group should be level 6.
Yeah,
Except Skimberdown, who is level 5.
Yeah.
Level 6. You have access to your second level spells. You get your third level spells at the 7th level.
Just one level away from that.
But you're supposed to have a special item, I think, that increased your spell level. I don't remember. I think you got something like that.
A special item.
Something like that. I don't remember. Let me go to your spells real quick. Second level spells. Yeah, silence is a second level spell. Third level spells, dispel magic is 1. Misdirection. Hold
The
person.
third level spells are it actually holds dispel magic in third.
Yeah.
I could
So,
test something out on this guy when the time comes.
You could use the spell Alter Self and become like a spider or something and go under the trap, too.
Oh, that will end really nicely.
you know,
Charge
can-
the battles! That's all. That is all Glitter Gold told you guys. The second trap is a spell of imprisonment. I don't know how many more charges it has on it, but the third one, he's not sure what it is, but it's nothing super dangerous. Just try not to activate it. He does. He is able to place a small enchantment down there, and you guys can see the traps now, so you can try to go over them. Basically, they're
finally.
glittering. They're glittering gold now, so they're a little more visible.
They're a little more shiny.
So you guys can go around the traps if you want to try.
Thanks, Glitter Gold.
Yep.
First
So if you
time
guys want
we
to go
had
over the traps, roll d20.
Roll D20. That's a 16 from me, dog.
All right, you get past the 2 traps.
16.
You get past the 2 traps.
13.
You get past the traps. Everyone got past the traps. It was only a difficulty check of 10 now. Yeah, you guys just step over all the traps, and now you're on the other side of the traps. And the guy is now only 300 from you, and the zombie is now away from you.
Cool.
So you guys are much closer to them, and all we have a minute before silence wears off.
Shoot him.
Alright. It's finally time for the plan. Someone distracted, alright?
I'm pretty sure it's already distracted enough with the fact that we're getting closer and he just...
Well,
Yeah, pretty much. He has his full guy happily. He's even raising both of his hands up and counting downwards.
It's like he knows the duration of the spell.
He
like,
knows how long that spell's gonna last for. He can feel it. Also, L-Tab might be telling.
All I need you guys to do is to make sure he doesn't.
Yes. Do you want me to put on a tutu and dance?
Whatever it takes.
Oh, God.
What do you want me to do? Dress and Dragon do the whole.
Will we get bonuses for mimicking that entire...
No. No.
God damn it, we're not doing
But the
that.
god of entertainment is clapping.
Just from our thoughts.
He is clapping very lightly, and he's giving his hopes to you that you might.
Can I pray to another dark?
You don't really have the time to pray right now because there are zombies on top of it, and that spell is almost worn off.
Well,
You're currently standing about 300 feet away from the guy, 100 yards away. Actually, no, it's about 280 feet away from him now. And there's zombies about 120 feet away from you guys at the moment. So they're getting a lot closer. They don't look happy. They smell really bad. And that guy's just waiting for that spell to wear off.
Am I technically godless, or is L-Tab my...
L-Tab is technically your deity right now.
Ha!
Which means he might either let you use your spells, or he might go, eh.
He did say this is a test, so...
This is a test. So he might let you use your spells. He might not let you use your spells. He might just revert your alignment temporarily back to a lawful good, and you just won't be able to use any spells. You don't know what he's going to do. You don't know what he's planning. For all you know, he's making a burrito right now. He's not even watching. He doesn't
Evil
care.
burrito.
The hate burrito. The most dangerous of burritos.
We know he's not paying attention to us. He hates me.
You just bite into it. He's like, I hate everything.
I hate everything. Everything sucks, but damn, this burrito's so good.
Well,
Well, it's kind of up to you guys at the moment. He's waiting for the spell. Zombies are to you guys, and you're all just standing there, right?
I'm gonna use Summon Monster 3.
All right. Use your Summon Monster 3. Let me go go ahead and pull up this
We're
summon
getting more
monster.
monsters on our side.
I've only used one so far, and
Actually,
that
I am gonna warn
backfired.
you real quick. I am gonna warn you real quick before you use that. If you use your summon monster 3, it will desummon your monster 5.
I said, oh, it was 4 before, but okay.
Or your monster 4, excuse me, sorry.
Okay.
It will dispel your 4th level one.
Yeah.
Do you want to use it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the 20.
Oh, a D20?
Yep.
Okay.
So useful for us.
No, I
Alright.
rolled it.
Yep. Just give me 1 second.
You just want to be the only healer that we depend on.
I
I
want,
see how it is.
want something a little bit more useful than a little owl.
It's a bloody healer.
It's not like he was healing you to begin with.
He was waiting
hasn't
for
got-
someone to be hurt or for you to tell him, hey, heal that guy. Alright, you cast that spell and you see that a small, out of the ground around you guys, you see that a ice elemental comes crawling out of the ground.
A what?
Ice elemental.
Okay.
Somebody
Actually, it doesn't come crawling out of the ground, out of Balazar's shield. Or out of his chest armor, excuse me. Yeah, just this literal fucking ice elemental just comes out of that cold spot on his armor. And it totally looks like that.
Oh, I ordered
saw
it to
Looks like
attack
this.
the cultist.
Alright, what are you attacking him?
The cultist.
Yeah, what are you attacking him? Or ordering the elemental to do it?
Yeah, I'm ordering the elemental to do that.
Alright, you order the elemental to go attack the cultist, and he just goes, and just sinks into the ground and skimmies across, heading over to the... You got 20 seconds before the spell wears. So,
Alright.
you guys are close enough right now. It is currently your turn, so make your turns. We're going to go starting with Travis. He just did what he wants to do. So, Balazar, you're next in line. What do you...
I'm gonna try to get around to the right side of the thing.
Alright, you're going to try to run over there. You start rushing that direction. It's going to take you about a round to get over. So, you're not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah.
So, you go run in that direction. Scoomer Dunst, what are you going to do?
I have no idea.
Keep the
I'm
undead
gonna
on
You
the
have-
defensive position and just like put my table down and use it as a shield.
As it sits, okay. You slam
Activate,
the
like,
table.
sentry mode.
You slam the table down and use it as a shield, and you're standing behind a table shield now. I mean, it stands up to about your chest, so it's a good sized table, and it's in the ground, acting as a wall right now for you to hide behind.
Just like crouch behind it. Shoot
Kinda-
from.
Yeah,
Like
basically, you're just using it as a barricade.
Alright,
You just
I'm
pop over
gonna
the top and
shoot
take shots.
at the big guy. I'm gonna shoot the black part.
Alright, you got the cultists, and you have 8 zombies walking toward you. The zombies are only 50 feet away.
Fuck.
I have a feeling the zombies are all gonna die if we get rid of the cultists, so...
Alright, I'm shooting the cultists. I got an 8.
An 18. All right, go ahead and roll damage. That is a hit.
Nice. What do I roll?
Well, you shot him with your bow, so look at your...
Fucking god, where did I put it?
Is there a circle here?
Here? No, that's not it.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
feet.
circle.
It's around here somewhere. Just give me a second. I'm gonna use other. No. Fighting, attack, creatures, notes, other backstory enemies.
Scoomer Dunce, you had a regular longbow that 5 lightning damage. So, regular longbow does 1d8 damage.
Oh, here it is. Found it.
What does it say it does?
Let's see, weapons, spiked armor, robe of chaos, 2 short swords, table, 2 sickles.
I forget about the sickles.
Where's your bow?
On my boat.
Don't tell me you never had a bow this whole time.
No,
Oh,
he
I
has a
had
bow. A believe it did 1d8 plus 5 lightning damage. That's what I have
Okay.
down.
1d8.
Oh, his bow did lightning damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did 5 lightning damage
Where the bloody hell did he find that?
somewhere.
It was gifted to me by Lord Spingelnass. Alright, roll a d8, right?
Lord Spiegelnass from the kingdom of.
Abajuahu.
From
Yep,
the
roll-
no, you know,
roll D8.
Alright.
continent of
D8, 6.
6. All right, 6 plus the 5.
11.
11. What's your
Large
dexterity or
soul.
your strength bonus? Or excuse me, your dexterity. No, it would be your strength. Yeah, your strength bonus. Strength bonus or dexterity bonus, whichever one's higher.
Dexterity is higher.
Then use your dexterity bonus.
Alright, that's plus 6.
All right, so you do 17 damage to him. It's a good solid hit.
Nice. Delete this now.
let this.
All right,
Delete.
you still have another action, I believe. Or no, you're level 5. Second action yet. All right. Todd, it's your turn.
I'm taking a shot at the cult.
Didn't I level up last time though?
I think you're still at level 5. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm definitely at level 6 now.
All right. Well,
I
if you're at level
recall-
6.
I actually recall you saying in the past that you're going to give us a double attack heck at level 4.
Right. All right. So yeah, you guys all have 2 attacks. So Scoomer Dunce, what was your second action going to be?
Shoot.
All right. Roll d20 again.
19.
19. Go ahead and roll damage once again. 2. All right. I'm just
Plus
gonna
five,
plus
plus
1.
six.
Yeah, I already have the number written down. So. Spankles, it's your turn. So you're just gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll d20.
16 plus
16
7.
plus 7.
Yeah, that's
All right. With that shot, it sails toward them. It strikes the part in between both of them and just bounces off. Well, it hits into him, but it gets pushed out by something. Deals no damage. Second shot. Or second turn. Second action.
I'm going to shoot again.
All right. Roll d.
If I don't lose my die. I rolled a 19.
All right. Go ahead and.
Wow.
And this counts as a crit.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Max damage.
Do, 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 do.
Which is,
Roll damage.
I just said it was.
All right.
Max
What's the max damage off your?
The max on a D8 is a D.
Okay. Well, I didn't hear you said D8. All right. And then it did the. All right. And then it does blight damage too, correct?
Yep.
And what's your dex bonus? You said.
No, the Dex is a +2.
All
My
right.
range bonus is the 7.
All right, and that's times 2 off of that bow. All right. You get a good, nice strike into him. He's not happy, and that's about the time the spell wears off of him, just in time for his turn.
Can I take cover as a free act?
It'll be your defensive act.
I'm hiding behind Scoomer.
All right. First thing he does is he puts one of his hands up, the hand that's on his side. He puts that up and throws a dark ball of energy at you guys. Since you're close enough for him to actually do this. And it is coming straight for Crestbraid.
Did I get a
Crestbraid, you
second
got
move?
this dark... Yeah, you got a dark ball of energy coming at you. And you do notice that as you move, it moves with you.
Well, that's bull crap.
You're pretty sure it's some kind of a magic missile of some sort.
It's
It gets close enough to you. It strikes you straight into the chest. And go ahead and roll your wisdom. So make a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
You remember that we got double attack after me and Crest Rage went.
Yeah, everyone gets 2 attacks because you're all at least level 4. I forgot that I had told you guys that. Level 8, you'll get 3 attacks.
I'm guessing that's a 3rd edition thing.
No, it's just a thing I'm doing.
The short homebrew.
Yeah, because I hate the way they have the extra attack set up in regular D&D.
Do only
All right,
fighters get them?
16. And what's your wisdom bonus?
4.
4. All right, the spell strikes you. Your guys' rolls were exactly the same, so you're only going to take effect from this. You get hit by something, and the spell was Bestow Curse. You are taking a 4-point ability drop to something. I have not rolled what that is yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so you get a -4 points to your charisma temporarily.
Oh, boo-hoo.
This is a temporary -4 to your charisma. And you get a -2 to all your hits. You also notice that after that ability hit you, you see that Telron is holding starts to glow darkly. It has a dark glow attached to it. And the Telron creature, this Telron cultist creature, is now charging towards you guys. So he's now on the offensive. He gets closer to you guys, and he casts another spell. He points his finger at you once more, and he casts another ray of frost, and it is coming toward Scoomer Dunce. Scoomer Dunce, you may make an attempt with your reflex to dodge this.
Alright, that's dexterity, right?
It's your reflex roll. So d20 plus your reflex.
It is a dex roll.
It's the fucking... Okay, I got a 23.
23 in total or completely? He rolled so low. You dodge that ray of frost completely and toward you guys at the moment.
I roll with my table, and Spankles no
Pretty
longer.
much, you roll with your table. Honestly, you could have just ducked underneath your table and you'd have been fine.
Spankles is out in the open again.
It's the rule of cool, alright?
Yeah. Also, by the way, as he's charging toward you guys, those zombies are now within striking. So, during your turn, you're all going to have to deal with that as well. So, it's your guys' turn now.
I'm gonna take a sickle.
Yep. Each and every one of you currently have 2 zombies next to you.
I'm gonna take a sickle.
All right.
I'm gonna stab it into their skull.
All right. Well, roll d20.
Roll d20.
Roll d20 plus your attack bonus.
16.
What?
16 work?
16? What's your attack bonus?
My attack. You mean my strength?
Attack bonus. Your
Oh,
base
you mean
attack bonus. Your BAB.
Of the sickle.
No, for your level. What level are you? 6?
6.
So you got +7 to your attack bonus.
Oh.
All right, you take that strike. You hit one of the zombies. Go ahead and roll damage for it.
Wiggity doomp doomp. 6.
All right, and what's your strength bonus?
Didn't you just say it was like 7?
No, that was your attack bonus. What's your strength bonus?
Oh yeah, hold on. I think it was 5.
5? All right.
I maxed out in strength.
You hit that zombie. You did damage to him. You still have your second attack.
And hit the other zombie.
Roll d20.
Hold on.
At distance, these zombies are easier to kill.
Oh yeah.
Right,
they have a weakness to ranged attacks.
Just give me a second. I'm pretty sure I have a skill, which is lucky. rangers have a skill where it's like they re-roll if they get a low number?
No.
Okay, well, I got a 1.
You go to attack that zombie, you completely miss, and it ends up hitting you instead.
You fucking
And
kidding me.
he hits you and deals out 9 damage to you. Deals 9 damage to you.
I'm pretty sure you're trying to kill us.
No, I'm not. Trying to
I
kill you.
cannot confirm or deny that the GMs always try to kill the players.
By the way,
Yeah,
the
but
other
you're,
zombie
like,
that's
really
the other
trying to
zombie that's
kill.
near you goes to attack you. Misses, so you're fine from that. All right, Captain Spankles, your turn. You have 2 zombies next to you, plus the cultist off in the distance.
Whose turn?
Your turn.
Oh.
Who else is named Captain Spankles?
Guys, keep an eye on my back. I'm shooting at the cultists. I don't care. I don't care about the fucking.
All right, you're under pressure. Go ahead and roll a d20.
I'm actually going to have to take a photo of this real quick.
Of what?
You'll see. So I can document all these dice rolls a little better.
Okay, what gods do we have in this campaign?
Pretty much all the standard D&D gods plus a couple extras. They're just not really talking to you right now because this whole area is being blocked off by LTAB.
Oh.
I know
I'll
Tyr
have one
doesn't
be the
like
only
me
one who
anymore.
hears it.
You were basically really lucky that glitter got through to you.
I know that Tyr doesn't like my character anymore. His name was Tyr, right?
All right, you take a strut straight at the cultist. You hit him. Go ahead and roll damage.
How much did that dice cost? Jeez.
7. It was in a get what they're called now.
Bargain bin.
No, a Kickstarter. My dad and I spent $50 for a Kickstarter, and they sent these to me and my dad got a set.
Ah,
As long as
How
you
much
didn't
damage
spend
did you do?
$50.
I
your
rolled a
blight
7.
damage is your blight damage is not multiplied. So
Okay.
you take your roll and then add your dexterity and then multiply that.
Okay, that would be a 9, 18.
18 plus your 5. All right.
Take it down.
All right. You hit him with the 18 plus 5. Let me go ahead and deduct his health. Doop. Doop.
This is where I'm curious and going, how bad does
Well, I will tell you this. Now that this guy, yes, now that this guy is actually close enough to you, you do notice that some of the arrows you have hit him with have been pushed out of his body and a couple of his wounds. You're pretty sure he has some kind of a regeneration ability.
Fuck.
It's not a strong one, but it is still working. And that guy moves very fast. He is currently only about 60 feet of this. All right, now that you took that shot, you're being hit by 2 zombies, by the way. They're attacking you, since you just completely ignored them. If anybody wants to try to take a sacrifice an action to shoot the zombies attacking Spankles, you can go right ahead and do that, except Balazar. Scoomer.
Well,
Jesus
I
fuck,
don't
can't
have
talk.
I don't have any range.
All right.
I can throw some knives at them.
It could
Since I
potentially
haven't
throw them
moved
off
yet.
balance.
Throw your glitter gold knife.
Because one of them is going to miss, and the other one... Actually, what's your armor class? Yeah, one of them is going to hit, and the other one is going to hit it. So you're going to get hit by both of these guys if they fail. Well, if Crossbraid fails, because he's the only one who can do anything right now.
Use your magical glitter gold thing. You know, your throwing thing. You need to use that more.
I'll throw my regular stuff.
It's
Why?
such a shame that
Like,
we
it's
don't
a
have a
holy
cleric
damage.
or turn undead. What? What was that?
But the glitter gold object has holy damage for it with it.
Why
It's
do
a
you
holy
not like?
object?
Or be a cleric and use turn undead. What?
We
Gravel, do something smart for
We lost a whole hour of recording in order for you to get that item. Use it, please.
Or
Wait,
you
what?
turn undead. What?
Remember that whole battle against Gold? The one that failed to get recorded? That's what we lost in order for you to get that weapon. So use it, goddamn.
That doesn't have to do with anything.
Or use turn undead.
Alright, fine. Since I'm like the only person that can do that, I'll use turn undead then.
Undead.
All right, you
Turn
use turn undead, and all the
Wait a
undead
minute, I
around
just
you
got
guys
an
are now
idea for my
stunned.
next turn.
There you go. All the undead around you guys are now stunned.
Boo.
All right, so
Can I even use
our
them? What? I can't even see them on my spell list.
it is clerical ability. Paladins have it too.
Huh. Huh.
Dark
But he's,
Paladins have
Balazar.
it.
But he's an
Alright.
unholy paladin.
Balazar, except your turn undead works slightly differently. Your turn undead can become to command dead because of your buffers.
Alright.
You have a
Actually,
chance
I
to
like those
overtake
buffers.
the power of these undead over that guy.
Well, why were you freaking scolding me when you could have done even better than me?
Yeah, man.
I was given that power a few days ago. You started with that power.
Oh, don't throw it back on me. Come on, man.
I love the cooperation of this group. Anyway, yeah, all these undead around you are totally stunned right now, so that stopped the attack on Spankles, which would have really hurt.
Yeah.
Is it my turn now?
No, the
you,
cleric still has
guys.
another action.
Probably should have rolled initiative.
You guys had the initiative, so.
We were the surprise attack.
I want to attack one of the zombie. There's a zombie. There's a zombie right next to me, right?
The zombies are pretty much a free crit right now, as long as you don't roll a 1.
Yeah, I'll roll to attack one.
All right, roll. As long as you don't roll a 1, you crit. All right, you crit. You smash him upside the head. He's dead.
Put a gun up to his head.
I pick his gun.
Pulled the trigger, now he's dead.
Balazar, it's your turn.
More dead. Alright, my original plan still applies. I'm gonna catch up to the giant monster and set fire to.
All right. You run up to the monster, considering the speed that he's moving at and the speed you can move at. You spend your first whole action getting up to him, so Balazar is now currently standing about 50 feet away from all of you guys, and you are now close enough to him to use your breath attack, so go ahead and roll.
Do I roll a 20? Or
Yep, it's a
do I
D20.
roll... Oh, okay, fine.
Because he's doing something as well.
Dang.
10. All right. As soon as you get close enough to use your breath attack, he puts one of his hands down in front of him and casts Cone of Cold.
Great.
So it is now a battle roll to see if your fire is strong enough to overcome his ice, because you guys both rolled a 10.
Great.
Balazar, or not Balazar, Crestbraid, high or low?
Hi.
All right, roll your hundreds, Balazar. Roll higher than me.
I don't know how to roll that on this website.
Roll the 100.
You go to the dice and you go to advanced dice roller.
There.
And then from advanced roll, you click the drop down and you choose to do D100.
86.
86. That's a pretty solid roll. All right. Your first roll, you push the cone of ice closer to him. Go ahead and roll.
Another D100.
Yep.
At least he's doing something cool for one.
What do you mean for once?
Second
I've done
time
a lot
around, it's been
Light.
pushed back to push back. Go ahead and roll again.
So many ass clowns.
Hey, ass clown.
All right, nothing happens for that one. You guys both rolled an 85.
Wow. It's like
By the way, this is
DBZ.
happening at intervals of about a second, so it's like dun 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 dun.
It's like DBZ.
75. It gets pushed closer towards you. Go ahead and roll.
Dungeons and Dragon Balls.
30.
Oh
All right.
my.
Pushed a little closer towards you. The cone that's currently in front of you is about 5 feet in front of you. You can feel the cold coming off of that. Roll again. You got, there are 3 more rolls before your breath runs. 86. It's closer to you. Roll again. 89. It's farther away. Last one. If you fail this roll, it will hit you. If you succeed,
People of Earth, give me your power.
Yeah.
29 shit.
It's just like that. So it's
88.
totally
You
gonna
get
fail.
smacked, but the spell hits you. You rolled an 88. The spell. Ah, that sucks. Go ahead and roll a d20 and then plus your Constitution bonus to see if you can take half damage. Because Cone of Cold hurts.
That's an 8.
And what's your Constitution bonus?
1.
Ouch.
Mhm.
Are you serious? It's a 1?
Yeah, my
You're paladin.
Constitution is
Your Constitution bonus.
it's
is-
+1.
Wow. What kind of paladin are you? Well, you fail your
Good.
Constitution
I'm-
roll, so you're taking
I'm
all
a
the
f-
damage from Cone of Cold.
I'm an oath breaker.
I am actually going to use the roller in here to call the cone damage or damage for that.
Cold of Cone.
So, Cone of Cold, you failed your con save. You are pretty much in point blank. However, though, I will say the fire you are using will cause half damage, or you will take half damage. If you succeeded, the reason if you had succeeded in fighting against him, you would have taken no damage because your battle would have won and your fire would have stopped that. So you're only taking half.
It's the most painful snow cone ever.
Basically, all right. So let me go ahead and roll this out.
I asked clown.
Ass clown.
All right. So let's go and add that all up.
I do believe you can roll more D8.
Probably.
You
I just
can
wanted to make sure.
clearly type it.
All right,
into-
you're taking 21 damage. Val.
Ah,
Anyone?
21. You take 21 cold damage. That drops you down to 12 health.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that hurts. Also, to add insult to injury, you also have Telron swinging his sword at you. And he missed. So you're fine.
So what
All right. Now it is now.
was my bonus just to catch up to the thing?
Maybe. It is now officially his turn. He is close enough to you. Close to Telron can take another swing of a sword. Telron is swinging with the sword, and the cultist himself is reaching his hand towards you, and you notice his hand is glowing.
Whose hand? Who's it reaching?
You, Balazar, because you're right in melee range. You're being swung at by Telron's sword, and the guy is trying to reach out and.
Can I defend?
You can try if you got your.
Yeah, I've got my shield.
You can also just try to dodge. Too.
I'm a fat dragon boy. Gonna help. Oh. Wait, my shield was magic, right? What is it? What is my shield doing?
Look at your character sheet. You should have it.
I think it was the reflect magic shield.
All right, reflect magic. That if you can block him, if you block his hand with your shield, you will cause the damage to hit him.
Alright, I'll shield myself.
All right, roll d20. 19. That is enough to block the hand and also stop some of the damage from Telron's sword hitting you. So yeah, be glad. You only take 9 damage from the sword. You are currently at 3 health, Balazar. However, though, he does take the damage from what he was using. He was using the spell Chill, and he now takes it him. However, though, you do notice that the spell reflects to him, and his skin just kind of absorbs. You're pretty sure he has a cold resistance attack.
Nothing can cure this thing.
Yeah. Someone might want to heal Balazar because the cultist turn is over and it's your guys' turn.
I need.
So we'll start with Travis. Travis, we'll start with you. Crossbraid,
Oh, okay.
you see that Balazar is pretty much on the brink of death right now.
Yeah.
Alistar pain noise.mp3.
By the way, your ice elemental is back because I can't do shit to this guy.
Well, then attack Tilron then.
He says I can't hurt the other guy either. He says be resistant to cold, so I can't affect him.
Well, despawn then. You're useless.
Okay. Just melts in the water.
Salty Ice Plains Warrior.
It's also very salty water.
Heal that
Use
man.
the tears.
Where's
to
my
make an ice
heals
golem.
thing?
Tears of sadness.
Is it cure? Alright, I'm
You're
gonna
not-
use cure critical wounds.
Alright, how much is that heal for? You have it written down?
Oh wait, hold on. What? Okay. It's a 4d8 plus 1 per level. And
pulling it
a
up.
max, the maximum it can cure, I guess, is 20.
What level are you?
I guess 6, right?
Yeah, cure critical wounds. Where did it go? There you go. Yeah, it's level 4 cleric. It is 48 plus 1 per level, so 6. So it's 48 plus 6. So go ahead and roll 48.
I'm not ready for
That's
Alistar to
unfortunate.
die.
Well, you heal Balazar for 16, so Balazar, you're now at 19 health.
I don't want my character to die yet. I have so many plans for him.
You still have your second action.
Can I use it again?
Yeah, I don't think there's a limit for, or there, yeah, limit. You have slots, and then I'm double checking your slots. Oh, you're level 6, you
Oops,
said?
I don't disregard that.
Level 6, you have 2 plus 1 on 3rd level spells, plus your wisdom bonus. What's your wisdom bonus?
4, I believe.
Alright, so then you have you have 2 level 1s, or 2 level 3 spells, and then you have 4 additional slots to spend on any of the level. On any level. Combined.
Okay.
Not 4 extra per each for each different level of spells. You have 4 extra slots that you can use for spells.
Okay.
So do you want to use a cure wounds on him again, or
Yeah, why not?
all right, go ahead and roll.
Why the double ones?
I don't know. I don't know.
Snake eyes.
All right.
Snake
You're now at
eyes.
27 health, Balazar. Balazar, it is your turn now.
I have an idea. Wait, make it my turn.
Nope, we're going round robin straight down. Balazar, it's your turn.
But I wanted to do something really funny.
It's
Nope.
Bilzar's.
No.
It's Bilzar's turn.
Sorry, round robin.
Let me. Hold on a minute. I think I'm starting to remember something. What is this? Did LTAP give me? No.
You're going to see him just
yeah.
rip out the block.
Oh yeah. Was Command Dead? Pretty sure he gave me the ability to command dead. I think I'll try that out. Since these zombies seem ineffective.
All right, you can go ahead and roll a d20. See if you can overcome the cultist's power over the undead.
It's like these things don't seem to be working.
17. You even with your bonuses from LTAP, and by now it's not. It is not enough to break over the cultist. This cultist seems to have a very strong dead.
Alright, fine.
All right. Your second
Crap,
action.
useless.
What are you gonna do for your second action?
How about it's blood sap heals.
What was that?
Blood sap heals.
You're gonna use your sap heal?
Oh yeah, it's just called blood sap. Never. Yeah.
Yep. What it is you target either an ally or an enemy. The enemy has to make a Constitution roll versus you, and if they fail, you heal for the amount that's there, and they take that much damage.
I can use it on an ally.
You can use it on an ally, an enemy, squirrel over there.
Squirrel.
I mean, zombies are dead, but I'm still gonna use them on them just in case.
You're gonna use it on the zombie? Alright. Go ahead and roll d20.
20, roll a d20.
11. Alright, you cast the blood sap heal on the undead. You see that the blood comes towards you, but this blood is a conglomerating, bubbling thing, and it goes down your throat into your body to heal you, and you realize it does not heal you. It harms because these are undead.
Genius.
You're trying to heal from something that doesn't have a life force. Basically. So go ahead and roll for how much it would.
Man, this is
It's a 1d4.
You take 4 damage.
Oh my god, I'm done healing you, boy. You deserve what's
Maybe I should
coming to
use
you,
it on
man.
Scuba Dunce, it's your turn.
I should have used it on the squirrel.
By the way, you can all of you audibly hear El Tabble.
Has Spankle gone yet?
You would have done the same.
Spankle's gonna be last. Scuba Dunce.
I'm gonna use Largify on Spankle.
Largify.
You going large spankles?
Why?
I'm gonna make him a giant.
Alright, if you're gonna cast that, it's gonna take both of your actions, because it takes a little while to cast.
Don't do that. Oh my.
Alright. You sacrifice your turn, you cast Enlarge it on Spankles, and now there is 20 foot, or 20 foot, what is it, 12 foot tall Spankle.
Spankles, eat his ass.
Literally.
Mama.
Spankles, is your turn. You are now 12 feet tall.
What was the command? eat
his ass.
Why use it on Spankles of all people?
That's...
Could he use it on me? Could he use it on Gervil? He could use it on that squirrel.
Because Spankles is the only thing close enough to him because it's a
Oh. Honestly, Spankle needs the extra HP.
It's your turn. You're currently 12 feet tall.
He does get extra HP, right?
Yes, he gets some extra HP and some bonuses to his stats, which I have written down.
All right. Well, Spankles is gonna do what Spankles would do.
You're gonna eat his ass, aren't you?
You guys put that in my head. No, I think I'm going to pull out the rapier of the Ember Rapier and go charge. He has resistance to cold, but does he have resistance to fire?
Godspeed, you magnificent bastard! Godspeed! And I give him a salute as he runs in.
All right, Spankles, you charge in. It takes your first action to get over there, and your second action is able to attack. So go ahead and roll.
18 plus 7. Not 7. Plus 4. 22.
22?
Yeah.
All right, you get close enough to make a strike out of him. He's going to attempt to block. Which, Telron is making an attack. And rolls a nat 20. He blocks your attack.
Wow.
Brings that great sword up and just swaps your weapon off to the side.
As a free action, can I just appeal to Telron's better half and be like, please remember?
Oh, yeah, you try to do that, and you hear him go, trying! It doesn't help!
He's too far gone.
Just remember
kill this son of a bitch, please!
We're trying, but you must fight him.
Alright, it's his...
If you don't...
First thing he does is he is targeting the person that's closest to him, which is Balazar. Balazar, you see that Talron's sword is coming towards you. What are you gonna do?
Block.
All right, roll d20.
You are watching the Block channel.
14 with your bonus right. Nope, that is not enough to block him because he has a plus.
I didn't block.
That sword comes straight down to hit you. He rolled a 19, by the way. And he deals out. Ouch, why did you have to roll that? He deals out 20 damage to you.
What?
Oh, back to 3 health.
He does that sword Telron carries originally did 220. It is a strong fucking sword. Plus, he also has a +7 to strength. So.
Remember all the good times we had.
Yeah, Balazar, you're currently at 3 health against him. Cast a spell, but it looks like it's going to take him a little while to cast it. So currently, your turn as Telron takes a defensive position.
Can I run away?
You can try. You're not really strong enough to run right now, so you can kind of walk away.
Fine. How about I slowly back up with my shield drawn?
All right, you draw your shield and back up away from that guy. So that's your turn.
I'm backing up.
Travis, where do you? This was not an easy fight, but
We should have taken the soldiers with us.
He said he would send soldiers with us.
he
Like
said if you guys split up. You guys handled the Queen of Chaos. You should handle this according to him, because he didn't know what to expect.
We should have split up and then went after this. So that way we'd still have the guards.
Yeah,
I'm gonna...
I purposely, this fight was not an easy fight. I'm letting you guys know that.
This is what we get for skipping quests, isn't it?
It's what we get for
Basically.
stealing a goddamn boat.
Yeah, this could be
No,
for you guys.
it wasn't because we skipped the quest. It's because everything got delayed because then the old boat incident. That's what caused everything to go haywire here.
That Telron is a very powerful.
I'm gonna use cure serious wounds on Balazar one last time.
All right, go ahead and roll.
This is a 3d8.
48.
No, this
48.
is 3rd level here.
You really do care.
Yeah, it's even at 4th level. Wait, you said cure serious wounds? You said?
Yeah, it's 3d8, max 15.
Okay.
There. Plus
14. Damn, you got close.
so I get plus my modifiers. That would be just max 15, right?
There's not a modifier on that. It's your
Okay.
which is 6. So Balazar, you heal for 20 damage. You're at 20.
Okay.
2, 3.
Travis, second action. What are you gonna do?
Is there any zombies left?
They are all still currently stunned. They seem like they're slowly decaying too.
How many left? How many are there left?
4.
I'll attack one.
4.
All right, you just reach over. Go ahead and roll, as long as you don't roll 1.
At least this one doesn't heal when we kill their minion. That was.
Yeah, that was a pain on that guy. 8. All right, you smack that zombie. He's dead. All right, Scuba Duns, it's your turn.
Shoot the bitch.
Yeah, you might want to. That guy's casting some kind of a
Wait.
spell.
Can I also
18.
order? I'm sorry, but can I also order my eagle to attack another zombie?
Yeah, sure. Your eagle dives down, and since the zombie can't retaliate, the eagle just sits there apart.
Oh yeah, I forgot about your
Yeah.
eagle.
Yeah, he happily tears him apart. So there's only 2 zombies still up. And
Okay.
he,
All right, I
he,
got
he
an
just automatically
18.
jumps to the other one, so it's working on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at the big guy, cultist guy, and I'm pretty sure an 18 hits.
An 18 against him, yeah, that hits just fine. Unless Telron fails to try to block the arrow.
I got a 5 in damage, so that's 5 plus. What was it again?
5 plus the 5 lightning.
Yeah, plus my dexterity, just
Yep.
6.
All right, so that's a 16. Cultist, what are you rolling? Rolled a
finally-
17. Shoot. You don't break his concentration from the spell, but you still do damage to him.
All right, do it again.
Do damage.
That's a 15. Does the 15 hit?
15 with your bonuses does not hurt him.
Finally,
Ah,
let it
damn it.
Unfortunately, it doesn't hurt him. Spankles, it's your turn. You're still in melee range, this guy right now.
Too bad that silence spell wasn't still.
Yeah, I know. That's really a shame he doesn't have silence on him.
I still have the ability.
It's not like somebody can cast spells multiple times.
I cast silence.
You cast silence on him. All right, go ahead and roll d20 because he's got to make a resistance against.
That bloody time.
Go back to silence. QRS. There.
He's
All right,
cast-
go ahead and roll your d20 plus your spell cast.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
I haven't- That will be a 16 for.
All right, total of 20. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll him plus his. That's what the save is. Will, excuse me, will negate. And he rolled a 20, so it did not affect.
God.
Your silent
it.
spell hits him and dissipates.
Can't
You're still
set
in
him.
striking range, so action. You still are in.
I stab.
All right, you go for stab. Roll d20. Talron fails his block.
18.
All right, you go for the stab. You roll an 18. Break through his armor, but considering the side that's close enough to stab, you hit Telron.
God damn it.
So roll damage.
Nothing we do will end up doing anything good.
We really fucked this up.
I'm sorry, Tom. I'm really
Do I
sorry,
still
man.
have voxel? I don't remember if I have voxel.
Ass clown.
What'd you roll for damage with your rapier thing?
7.
7.
Yes, because this is the fire rapier. I get hit.
All
I
right.
get a default her to that roll.
You hit him. It does some damage to him, not a whole lot, but it is still some.
But he still gets hurt.
Oh yeah, Telron screams in pain, but the cultist just laughs.
I'm
He
sorry,
starts
Telron.
laughing at it. All right, now it's the cultist turn again. That spell. Actually, I got to roll to see if his concentration is, which it wasn't. Shoot. That spell comes down. That big ball of blackness he was casting strikes the ground in between all of you guys. And you see just this horrid, sickening green and black mist envelop all of you guys as the spell Blight is cast. So all of you roll a d20 plus your constitution.
Boy.
10.
Nat 20.
18 plus 2, that's 20.
I have a 6.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change
What's
my
your
lucky
constitution
number
bonus,
to
Travis?
18.
I don't have a constitution bonus.
Oh, okay. All of you guys take half damage, except Travis takes full damage from this.
Damn.
So all non-magical plants around where you guys are sitting, any plants that were left alive are now dead.
Ugh.
And all of you guys are taking. I gotta deduct after this though, so give me 1 second. All right. Travis, you are taking 20 damage, and the rest of you guys are taking 10.
I hate this guy.
What
Imagine
move
that.
was this?
He's a fucking necromancer, so he does damage.
Yeah, I'm just going to look at Telron's face and go,
Crush
If
Braid,
you-
you're fine though. You still have 35 health, so
if you break out of this on yourself, I will change my ways and worship you.
Tauron might be
right.
determined now. He's like, I'll take it. He's gonna try to use everything he's got to overcome the ability that's over him. It's gonna be a hard ass roll though. If he can.
Can't cast an
There
Inspire.
actually is a section on his character sheet that is dedicated to him trying to overcome the abomination power that's on him.
I drew a really terrible version of what it could possibly look like.
Oh dear.
Unfortunately, even through his determination, he is not able to overcome the spell.
But he can keep trying.
Oh yeah, he's gonna keep trying. All right, and the second attack that's gonna be going on is dedicated for Spankles. He's swinging at you with his great sword, and the mage is casting Ray of Frost at you guys once again. So Ray of Frost is being targeted to number 1, which is Spankles. Spankles, you're being hit with both attacks.
Shit. The cultist doesn't like me talking to his.
You're in melee range. He wants you dead. You're currently a threat. Also, you're 20 feet tall, so he doesn't, or 12 feet tall, so he doesn't like that.
I'm taller than him. That means I have a bigger dick.
So you're being attacked by Telron's
Yeah.
sword.
Sure. That's the only thing that didn't grow.
It's like the
Ouch!
size of
Telron just rolled a
Pebble
nat
Joke.
20 to hit you, Spankles.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Spankles, you are taking 38 damage, which is fine because you got double health right now. You're currently being dropped down to 32 health.
You should really.
And now
take
the Ray of Frost is gonna hit you. Go ahead and roll your reflex, a d20 plus your reflex.
18 plus 7,
That's the noise I'm gonna make when my character dies.
25.
Your reflex is a 7,
Yeah.
Slam the door.
so 25 you said? All right.
Yep.
So 19 plus his with her. It's a 24. You successfully take half damage from Ray of Frost.
I will not die.
Not yet, amigo.
All right, he hits you
Not
for,
see this.
after deductions, 11 damage. It's a good solid hit. All right, and that's the end of his turn. So if you're
Who are we hitting first?
it's gonna be Travis's turn first.
Okay. So there's like one zombie left or two?
There's 2 zombies still standing. They're almost decrepit, or they have almost decayed all the way. You're pretty
Okay.
sure next round they're just gonna fall apart.
Okay.
Spankles is currently still 12 feet tall, but he just got hit hard twice. And it's your turn. Balazar's backed up back to you guys.
Back
so
up, back up. What are
He's
you
now out of
doing?
range of
Yeah.
melee strikes.
I'm still a while away, right?
Yeah, you're the farthest away, honest, but you're still relatively close.
How
You're
much?
ba-
how-
Basically, okay, let me put it like this. Spankles is currently standing about 6 feet away, or 5 feet away, or so big right now. Balazar is currently standing 10 feet away next to Crest Braid, and Scoomer Duns is about 30 feet away. You're just outside of range.
Why is it always dunce? It's do.
Dunce, Dunes, it's spelled the same.
You should have put the 2 dots above there.
I like Dunce better. Scoomer Dunce.
That's what
Even
he
though-
is.
Even though I'm
Okay.
not the dumbest person here.
I don't argue this. Anyway, Travis, it's your turn.
How much health does Spankles have?
Spankles is currently, if you were to estimate, about
I will survive.
I think it's best if Spankles dies. What?
Wait, how much was
Most people.
Todd? How much health do you have?
He just said it.
I didn't hear.
If you're
Spankles
wrong.
is currently at 21 health.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put my hand in the ring. I'm going to attack the necromancer.
All right.
Go
All right,
with
what are
my
you
axe.
attacking? Your blessed axe.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll d20 to hit him.
Oh my god.
Ouch, you missed terribly. Go ahead and roll again because you are at melee range.
Now,
If
why
you
does
if
he
you want
have
if you want to try to hit him again for your attack, that roll doesn't count because I didn't finish what I was saying.
Okay. Good.
If you want to attack him for your second attack,
Yeah, I want to attack him for my second attack.
okay, go ahead and roll. 13. All right, what's your attack bonus? It's your level +1.
My
Usually, let me check to make sure it's that for clerics. It might be a little different. Clerics. You're level
now why
6.
does the DM want me dead?
Actually, yours is your level -1. Sorry.
Come on, Aaron.
so my
be
level
nice to me.
minus
So
one.
you get a +5 to your
Yeah.
attack bonus.
Okay.
All right, you hit him with your glitter gold axe. The axe itself doesn't do any melee damage, but the enchantment does. You remember what the enchantment that was written down on it did? It does holy damage, if I remember correctly.
I did not write that down.
All right.
Was not important at the very moment.
I might actually have it written down. Relentless, no, crest braid.
How tall is Balzar again?
12
I-
feet.
Shorter than Sprinkles at this very moment.
I
You
don't
should have it
remember.
written down.
I think that was like
All
one
right.
of.
It did 10 holy damage, but it did double against evil creatures. So you deal 20 holy damage automatically just for hitting him. And
Yeah.
he does not like that at all.
6'2".
Yeah, that hits him really freaking hard. And you notice that all of his wounds on his body are not healing anymore. You're pretty sure the regen on him is starting to die out. The cultist looks like he's getting close to the brink of death. So Balazar, it's your turn right now.
I totally wasn't blanking out until it was my turn.
It's your turn, Balazar.
All right. So I'm gonna pull out my. Actually, no. We're fighting like a necromancer, so I'm gonna take out my mace and. It's gonna take out my sword, but then I remember. My ruined mace.
All right. You gonna try to attack him?
Yeah, I'll try to like crush. Why haven't
Alright.
I bust its kneecaps?
Go ahead and roll a d20 if you're gonna rush him.
No,
3. You miss. Holy. What are you gonna do for your second action?
Try again.
All right, you make contact with him, and with your bonuses, you kind of hurt him. You do half damage.
Say goodbye to your kneecaps, chuckle nuts.
Big head wanker.
Basically, the way it
6.
works is the lower abomination's healths get, the less their armor is. So,
Damage.
well, you helped. What's your strength bonus?
Oh, 2.
All right. All right, Scoomber Dunst, it's your turn.
Shiggity
Although-
shiggity snipe. 14.
14. Go ahead and roll a d4 to see if you hit the right target.
Can you use the website?
Got a 4.
A 4? All right, you hit the cultist. Go ahead and roll damage.
4.
4? All right.
4 for 4.
14, 4, 4.
4
All
for
right.
4.
I just got a lot of 4s.
What about your second attack?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that again. 11.
11? All right, that misses.
The
Todd, it's your turn.
The 4 hits, but the 11 misses.
First question: why do you want Sprinkles dead?
Because it's funny.
All right. Well then.
All of you, by the way, you can notice the cultist side of the body appears to be very weak right now. He's
I'm
not
going-
really standing up entirely. The head's kind of dropping down.
I'm
Must
going to use
hack
the
away at-
ring of healing on myself.
All right, you use the ring of healing on yourself for how
I
much it
did.
heals you. Should be written down.
I did 15 damage to that guy, right?
I was never
Yeah.
told how much
Oh.
it to
Your ring
anymore.
of healing, you got that a while back. It just has a single-use healed spell, which
We actually got it because the max charges for it would be 5, but it only had 1 use left, and we got
Yeah.
it recharged.
Yep. So you have all 5 charges on it. But I mean, what I was saying is, you spell. I believe it was a 1d10 for healing, so you got it really early in the game.
1d10. Alright. Let me put my d10 so I can heal.
Also, I'm not trying to kill Spankles. Just you're in melee range. Die keeps rolling as you're.
I
Nine.
want to see what Spankle's like super master plan for his death is gonna be. So we have to keep him alive until that happens.
You have to keep me alive until I can get out of the Otep.
Until you can properly die.
Well, don't you have more health than Balazar? I think you're all right.
At this very second, yes.
Yeah. So
At the
don't worry.
current
Keep going.
moment,
Carry on.
at the
So
current,
this is-
yeah, at the current moment, Crestbraid, actually, you have the highest health.
Yeah,
so this
I
is
know I
what-
do. Yeah.
So this is what it's like to be a low health peasant.
Yeah, this guy also hits really hard, so
At this point, he,
What happens when pseudo
I really have
PCs are turned against us?
Quick question. This is out of the fight. Do I still have Bottle of Dude?
yes, you still have Bottle of Dude.
Nice.
I'm gonna
What are
play
you doing?
Don't Hit the Gnome.
What are you doing? You're gonna play Don't Hit the Gnome?
Yeah.
All
Don't
right,
hit
you
the
pull out
gnome.
your loot. You go to play your loot, and you
Don't hit
realize a
the gnome.
problem. Your loot is way too small to play right now.
Don't hit the
I thought the
gnome.
growth-
So
I'm
you
pretty
can
sure
still
growth
sing. You can
affects
still sing
everything
your
on-
song. You can still sing your song. You're just not going to get your loot's bonuses.
I thought the loot is affected because it's on me. Your equipment gets enlarged with you.
Your loot is also magically enchanted, and it's magically enchanted. Unfortunately, the spell he had doesn't affect all magic items. Your loot was specially made.
You gotta read the fine
Spankles.
text, man.
This is because of the magical strings.
Yep, your magical strings are what are stopping it.
Fuck.
Right.
Your
Well, it
magical
was-
strings will not grow because of the material they're made of.
It was Scoomer who
That-
inch-sized him, so he should
Yeah.
have read Fringe.
Yeah,
Well-
normally it would have expanded, but because of the magical strings you have put on your loot, the material the strings is made of is stopping the enchantment from affecting your loot. Which also tells you that that your loot is immune to any enchantment from enemies,
Well,
as
that's
long
good
as they
to
don't
know.
break it. So if you want to play Don't Hit the Gnome, you don't get any bonuses from your loot. You just get your normal song
You have to make the strumming
roll
noises
plus
like
your
guess-
performance.
I guess he gets to sing some opera
you
to
have to,
say "Don't hit the gnome."
Go ahead and roll d20.
you have to do a cappella. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
22.
22 in total? All right. Let me go ahead and roll his resistance. He's able to overpass your spell. He is not able to, so he lost all interest in attacking you.
He cannot hit me. Yay!
He
And
can't
I-
intentionally hit you anymore. He has no interest in intentionally hitting you unless you attack him.
At this point, I go, "Come on, man, you can do it."
Yeah,
You have-
Tauron's still trying to fight this guy, although you do notice Tauron is struggling a lot less to fight him. But
Wait,
he's
but
still
we-
not able to overcome.
Even if you can't do it, we won't think any less of you.
Anyway, it's the cultist's turn. The cultist is barely awake at this point, just enough. He throws up one of his hands, and you recognize the spell immediately. He's casting basically a last-ditch attempt of Cone of Cold one more time because it does a lot of damage.
Some nice friends.
So he's casting that towards you, and he's moving his hand around just a little bit so he can kind of angle it, but it is coming toward. It is coming toward with where all of you guys are standing right now. It is coming toward Balazar and Crestbraid.
Don't laugh.
So you guys can try to move out of the way, or if you got any kind of a good heat spell, you can try to stop it.
Ring a fireball.